Hey everyone, it's Play Madness, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Lord of the Rings Online. In the last part, we got back to the end of the Dwarf/Elf intro. And in this part, we will be fighting through this intro. So, let's not waste any time, let's get right on with it. And sorry for that, I was adjusting my microphone again. Let's go, Dwalin! Run! And now we get the same old... Oh, what devilry is this? I don't know, but it's making me lag. Blah, 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 Longbeard. Blah, blah, Gormir. Blah, blah, Dour Hands. Blah, blah, Stop. Blah, blah, Elves. Blah, blah, Skorgrim. Blah, de, blah, de, blah. Blah, blah, Gormir, no! Blah, blah, blah. Blow stuff up. It's murder time. And you're dead. This is actually a fair bit easier on a casting class, especially on a Runekeeper, because blah blah enemies. Let's go. Because you have your Prelude to Hope, you have your healing spell. So if by some chance Dwalin does get in a bit of trouble, you don't have to fail because Dwalin died. You can just heal him. But anyway, like I was saying, if I did start saying that and I wasn't just imagining it, I forgot what I was going to say now. How wonderful. Oh yeah, now I remember. This hat, I usually really don't like this hat, but I think it looks pretty alright on a dwarf. I have to admit, blah blah axe, blah blah battle of 5 armies, blah blah. Blah blah, didn't see the end of it, something something, enough talk, let's go! Let's go kill things with our swords and stuff. Well, are we gonna go? I'm already here. You come on. You need to open this thing. That's a goblin sapper. I don't think I mentioned what he does, but he carries a pot over his head, which will then explode when he drops it. Good idea to not stand in the fire. I mean, the fire doesn't hurt you that much, but it's kind of annoying. So I'm not even getting hurt by the fire now, because its damaging time, or whatever, has run out. Here, you can run up here. I'll gut you, elf. And now we can murder stuff. No, we don't need fire ridicule for that. That target is dead, and now that target is dead. Boom! God, that is a cool looking attack. I love it. That sounded like it was coming from over there. Oh, lightning. I can do that too. That's really not that special. Why do you get that cool thing to stand on? I wish I had a cool glowy icon. I want a cool glowy icon. Jump. Jump. Jumping for joy. Yeah, so now you can see he had a goblin sapper, which will then light you on fire. But, you know, this is Lord of the Rings Online, especially in the lower levels. Being on fire really doesn't matter. You regenerate health a lot faster than you get hurt from the fire. All this really does is puts an invisible wall here. And as you can see, I can be on fire all I want, and my health is still at full. La da 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 da. It's more like a minor inconvenience. Maybe I'll put myself out sometime in the future. I don't know. Anyway, come over here, same as usual, tub of water, jump in it. Click out of that tutorial, because we already know how to do that. Right click on it, pick up the water, run, 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 run with the water. Because apparently there's a hole in the bucket. And you'll run out of water if you're not fast enough. And now, kill more of these dudes. And how he magically got new fireball stuff, even though he had already used his, I don't know. It's an issue of Nintendo logic in a non-Nintendo game. And yes, now you can all see who my primary inspiration was for doing these Let's Plays. Congratulations, I'm one of the 180,000 fans of that guy. Not like I haven't mentioned him in a video before, but I'm not gonna mention him now! Ooh, a Quilted Vest of Determination, +2 will. Let's definitely equip that. Ooh, hello, beautiful. Okay, on to, fighting more. I guess Dwalin has to sit down and rest. Kind of a time for you to recharge your health and mana if you need to. Well, there I go again, chatting away. I forgot to get my new skills for being at level 6. I am sorry. Although it looks like we're going to get out of here under the time limit, so I'll do that after this, I guess. Fiery Ridicule, just burn them. They really don't stand much of a chance, especially with both you and Dwalin. Death is near. Yeah, it is. I murdered you. I murdered your full face. The journey ends here, Longbeard. Cormyr, you are no dwarf. Blah, blah, goblins. Blah, coward, blah, blah. Blah, 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 how dare you! Blah, 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 down hands! Blah, blah, open the gate! Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Not Merrick. Blah, blah, open the gate. Blah, 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 blah. And time for more murder frenzy. I will talk you to sleep. Blah. So, see, these guys have gold outlines. That means they're stronger than normal enemies. And by stronger than normal enemies, it means they take less than 10 or more than 10 seconds to kill. But they still stand no chance. So you can see I'm still at full health, and so is Dwalin. And now, wait for Dwalin to open his door. First, he has to sit down and talk about stuff. You want to know what he's talking about? Go ahead, pause the video. Alright, time to end this. I'll wager that door is barred. As I thought. Blah, blah, I'll get it open. Blah, blah, stand back. Blah, blah, yeah! I like how the door breaks before he even hits it. It's like, oh god, he's gonna hit me. Don't hit me. I'll open, please. Please, I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good... Stop lagging and turning too far. Oh, jeez. We're gonna get lightning. We're gonna get lightning in our face. I love the distance you can hit people with Fiery Ridicule in this game. You can just hit them from forever away, and they don't even know what hit them. Yeah, they know what hit them. They run directly at you as soon as you touch them. But either way... Anyway, up the stairs. More flashes of scary red eye. Blah blah Skorgrim. Yes, Ivar the Bloodhand, Skorgrim, Merrick, and Elrohir. Your victory matters not. I return to the north with my charge. Merrick will deal with you and the elf. Blah blah, my pleasure. And now, just time to murder Merrick. It's not difficult at all. It really seems to me like... it seems to me that Runekeepers are kind of overpowered in this early part of the game, because I am just blowing everything to pieces. Now you can just come up, talk to Dwalin, finish now, and instance complete, travel. That is the end. Laggy cutscene because my computer's not good enough to run my recording programs and Lord of the Rings Online at the same time, so skip it. Just telling us that, you know, Skorgrim and the Dour Hands and all the evil dwarves and the goblins ran away because we were able to kill Merrick, but they were still happy because they got that Ivar guy. Anyway, now we are in the post-intro area. Now this is more of an elven area. Previously we were in the mountains with the dwarves. But as you can see, this is Celondim. Elfie place. Which is roughly somewhere, as soon as the map will open. It's in Ered Luin, which is way west of the Shire, farther west than you see anywhere in the movies, except at the very end of the third one. As you can see right here, you have to the Grey Havens. So down here is where, spoiler alert, Bilbo, Frodo, Gandalf, and eventually Sam take boats to the Grey Havens with the elves for their ability to carry the Rings of Power. Anyway, we can come here, finish up Skorgrim's Tomb, and that will bring us to level 7, and we get a crap load of... Oh my god, yes, I know. Crap load of those things. I'm not actually going to do any of these quests yet. I'm just going to show off some of the stuff. Same as usual, you can come over to the milestone. Yes. Now, whenever you use your item called Map Home, it will teleport you to this milestone. You can do that to any milestone in the game, just to teleport back home. Come up to the mailbox for finishing the intro. You get a letter of commendation from Dwalin, which gives you this present. The present contains, if I'm not mistaken, it contains random stuff. I got 3 draughts of morale, 3 lesser draughts of power, a letter of commendation, 2 navy dies, which is good because I like what the navy dies look like in this game. You get a Rite of Special Passage, which allows you to use the quick travel system for free, which is really useful if you don't like one race's starting area and you want to go somewhere else. You can just use that to instantly quick travel to another area without having to spend all the money on it. The Tome of Burst of Swiftness, which gives you plus 5% out of combat running speed. You get 2 hearty breakfasts, which, as you can see, they just heal you very much. And a gift for an adventurer, which gives us... He gives us a lot of stuff. A Tomb of Initiate Fortitude, plus 21 common defense. Tomb of Initiate Resolve, plus 149 maximum health. And I'm going to assume, yes, that's plus 95 maximum mana. Over here we have Tomb of Initiate Offense, plus 3% melee ranged and tactical damage. And another present, but the level is too low. You need to be level 8 to open that one. What about this one? That one can be opened at level 5. But all that gave us was a Tarnished Whistle. Summons an average mount that will remain at your beck and call for a day. So I got a couple questions over whether or not there are mounts in this game. Yes, but I haven't actually tested out what this Tarnished Whistle does because I haven't played much of the low-level content since the patch. So I'm not going to test it out all off-screen on another character just in case. Because that's another thing I'm going to ask you guys to vote on. Would you rather me continue this character after the intro, or would you rather me continue my human? So whichever one you guys want, I'll play, because I love both of these classes. But anyway, our level 6 stuff. We come up here to Althrendir, Trainer and Keeper skills. All we got was Chilling Rhetoric. Written words can have a chilling effect on their victim, slows your foe, but damaging them will return their speed. So, basically, you just make them really cold and they run very slowly. Passive skills, we have Tactical Critical, and we don't need parry because we won't be in very much melee combat. You can get it if you'd like, but I'm just going to save my money for now. Because, as you can see, I only have 11 silver, but I have a backpack full of crap that I'm going to sell. So anyway, that was the elf intro. Again, like I said in the last part, leave a comment whether you would want me to show the whole Hobbit intro, even though it's identical to the Man intro, or whether you would me get on with it and do something else. And rate, comment, subscribe, usual YouTube self-promoting BS, and I will see you guys later.